Hey guys, Richard B here. A couple days ago, someone asked me how I make my DIY root fertilizers. So I thought I'll make one video about it. So here's it. Um, I used to use this stuff. I'm not probably not gonna say it. So those of you who can read English, go ahead and read it. I'm probably gonna mess up how to pronounce it, so forget that. Um, and what I usually do is you can go on eBay and buy gel capsules, and I think it's like um, you can buy 100 of them for like $5 or something. It's quite cheap. And the Osmocote is like 9, $8 or $9 for that whole bottle. I've been using that for a year and a half, and my mom used it on her plants, some of the garden plants, and I still have like quite a bit of that left. So it's gonna last a while. uh, Look at that. These are what the gel capsules with the Osmocote looks like. If my camera would focus on them. There you go. You get these clear gel capsules, you open them up, you scoop some Osmocote in there, and that's it. You close them up. And I hope I don't need to tell you how to put these inside your aquarium, because all you do is put them in the substrate, use your finger to just push them in. Or if you have the other, the regular aquarium tools, maintenance tools, you can use one of them to push them inside the substrate. What you do is you try to get them as close to the root as possible. You don't want it directly under the roots. I mean, some people told me it's gonna cause the root to decay and all that, but nothing bad has happened in my tank. A couple of the Amazons have done that. These root tabs are right under the Amazons, but nothing happened to them. So, yeah, my Bose money does more damage to the plants than these things could ever do. And the stuff I started recently using is this one. Um, I didn't know about it before, um, and I still don't know how much these cost because I got these from my friend. He was a Planet Aquarium guy, and he moved. So whenever he was moving, he gave me like all the fertilizers, the extra fish food he had, water conditioners, whatever he had. Um, I mean, he offered me the fish as well, but I didn't have anywhere to put them. Um, so so I got the fertilizers, and I did the same thing with these fertilizers. I got one of the capsules, and this is kind of like a powder thing. So I just put the powder inside the capsule, close them up, and stick them in the substrate. Look at that. That's powder right there. And this stuff is pretty good. Um, Last time I was working with it, one of the capsules broke, and everything inside that just started flying all over the tank. And I thought I was gonna have like a major algae bloom, whatever. But instead of having the algae bloom, my plants started turning red. All the plants that were supposed to turn red, like the Ludwigia, most of the Ludwigia, the Bacopa is supposed to turn a bit orange-ish once it start growing good, and they did. So this stuff is pretty good. Um, you know, People say when you're starting an aquarium, it's pretty good to put these guys as the first layer before you put your substrate on. and that should give you a lot of fertilizers on the long run. Um, so that's about it. That's how I make my DIY root tabs. It's quite easy. It's much cheaper than buying the root tabs. The Flourish root tabs, I think it's like $7 or $8 for 6 of them. With this, you can have 100 of them and under like, let's say $15 if you go with the Osmo code. I don't know how much this cost. Even if it's a $10 deal, that's still $15. So it's much cheaper than buying your other root tabs. And personally, I think it works much better. I was seeing people use Flourish root tabs. I'm not saying they're bad. They're pretty good. Flourish is pretty good. But the root tabs, I'm not too sure about them. But these, trust me, these are good. So if you want to try them out, definitely do. Part of our hobby is you try new things. Some works for you, some don't. You just find out what works for you over the years, and you stick with it. Um, you know, try not to mess around too much with your tanks. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching. See ya.